Pretty much everyone ever, mate. I have started, by the way. Just thought I'd let you know. But, you know, I feel like we should do like a classic, like me and Tuesday. You know, you kind of just start the commentary and then we kind of just act like we don't know that the stream started, but then it actually has started. But just to do it for comedic value and awesomeness within the stream.
Yeah, I think we should do that.
Yeah, I think we should as well, to be fair. It sounds pretty decent.
Yeah, it probably does. So when we start the stream?
Right now, mate, actually. Yeah, actually, right this hopefully right this second. I mean, I actually haven't checked yet whether the stream's actually fully started. Let's have a look. Oh, it has! Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the, Gavra Racing, Leagues. I don't even know what I was trying to say there. I don't know why it says Freshman League in the title. Bear with me.
It always does that, don't worry. Just ignore it. It changes after a while.
Okay, yeah, welcome back to the Freshman League. Freshman League? You see, you made me say Freshman League now, Evan. You've done this.
It says Premier Series on my screen. So
yeah, I know. It's retarded, man. But yeah, welcome back, everyone, to the Premier Series here in Gavra Racing. I realise I'm just staring at the pit lane. I know. Just bear with me. There we go. But yeah, welcome back. I am joined with Evan. I don't even know what I'm doing. I know, I'm having a bit of a mare here, aren't I? No, I'm joined back with Evan here for the Premier Series, round 10, here in Japan. There we go, Evan. So, yeah, back in that stride now.
It's not Mr. T Saint this week. You have to better go.
No, but Evan is back after he had his little break from the absolutely amazing Singapore race last week. If you haven't watched that, you can go check it out now on
stay here. Just stay here.
Yeah, actually, do it after the stream. So if you wait until after the stream, then go check out the that amazing race. But yeah, we're here in Japan. I had a race here yesterday in the freshman. That is on the Twitch channel. But Evan, at the moment, we got Bezza on pole. I was just about to say something, but we'll just run through the grid quickly and then I'll explain. Bezza on pole at the moment, then Pope in second, Cryptek in third, Jetsy in fourth, Metboy in fifth, Absolute 11 in sixth, Black Country in seventh, Jutsi Kevin in eighth, Guillotine in ninth, 10 in 10th, Gavra in 11th, Deadly Jason in 12th, Casnogens in 13th, and Natty at the back, serving as penalty, but I think he should be coming out the pits now. Also, Evan, Jetsy did have a penalty, but he hasn't served it, so that will roll over to the next race. But someone, very interestingly, has joined this lobby now.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
Now, we've got a few. I'll just run through the people who joined the lobby. Hello, Gavano, Cashtangle, Bates, Piero. We've got not the real ex-Natty G is in the chat.
I'm hoping that's a fan account.
I hope so. Hello,
you know what?
Hello, Holland in the chat. Rick Holt has joined the lobby. Is he replacing? Is he in the Williams? No, he isn't.
Yes, he is. I'm going to check that right now. I think Williams have used up the two.
Can we have confirmation that Rick Holt is racing this race? Because this could get very interesting. Rick Holt, the winner of the Academy Series, absolutely took the Freshman League by storm yesterday when he was replacing a driver. Let's see what he can do here, as Natty is on his outlap now, our current championship leader. Evan, you said you were looking through the championship standings and the calendar. Yes, you were. So you can now tell us about the gaps in both Drivers' and Constructors' Championships.
Well, in the driver standings, we have Mr. X Natty G. He's leading, 138 points. And behind him, we do have Bezza. He is a total of 36 points behind, and then a single point behind him we have the Dutchman of Jetsy, and then followed by him 3 points behind Jetsy, it's Pope. So everything's very close for the top four except Natty, who is 36 points ahead, meaning Betsy, current runner up. Bezza cannot take the championship lead today, but a bottle from Natty, which hasn't really happened this season. It's happened in every other thing he's ever raced in, but hasn't happened this season.
Here he goes. Here he goes, the championship leader. Let's ride on board with him as he goes down now. I'll do a two-saint track run through here. So down into turn one, the track very uneven here. His wheel will be rattling about all over the place. He goes down here and wants to brake really late, usually around about where that curb is on the left-hand side. Stays in 5th gear. I would drop down to 4th, but the preference is he actually shifts up to 7th there. Now down into 6th, now down into 5th gears. He's flying through the S's here, lefts and rights. So to be careful he doesn't do it too sharp sharply as he goes flat out here, up the left-hander, up the hill, keeping that Ferrari nicely under control, doesn't want to lose the rear. Will drop down into 7th as he comes across, and he's invalidated on the inside curb. He went fastest through Sector 1 as well, and now he's got to try and race back to the line. So he just invalidated. Let's run on board here with the Academy League champion, Rick Holt, who has gone very wide here through 130R.
Can I do one of these 2 second quality laps? Because I'm not allowed to normally do these.
You can do if you know what you're talking about. Then sure. Oh, we got Tunda 50-50 in chat. Welcome, Tunda. How you doing? Tech is in here as well, and here goes Rick Holt. Down
into the first turn and downshifts. Once it gets to about 4th gear, goes a little bit wide in the curb, but takes a good bit of extra curb. Around here, 6th gear, 5th gear, optimal. Through the S's, takes a bit of curb. Runs very wide from the curb. That keeps nice stability in the back of the car. And around here, that is the time up. Around through this fast left-hander, doesn't want to get too much on the curb. That was a little bit close for Rick Holt.
He didn't get across the line.
He did.
No, he didn't.
Oh no.
He didn't get across the line. Sorry, I had to interrupt you, but that like.
Well, there goes that bottle.
Sorry, but Knight didn't cross the line after he had after he invalidated his only lap after he had his 5-minute, because he had his LLP too. So Knight will start from the back of the grid. Carry on with Rick Holt's lap.
Into Spoon curve. Oh, that's a bit close, and car, you just want to let it naturally rotate through here get on that green curb, and if he pulls into the left hand side of here and spreads it out to the right, that's the quickest line. He's not doing that, but he knows what he's doing. A bit like Kimi Räikkönen, into 130R, hooks to the inside, keeps the car on the inside, and now into the Casio triangle, braking. Want to take a bit of curb, but not too much so you don't invalidate. A bit more curb and get the power straight down, hang into the right and just hope for the best. Here comes Rick Holt. That's P4.
4 for Rick Holt. And let's see if anyone else is going to put better than times. Absolute 11 now coming down towards us again. Here goes Cryptek. 4/10s down at the moment. What can he do? He breaks at around 100-meter board into the final S's, and he's just invalidated. So I believe that will be it, and that is going to be it. So it's better on pole for this one, followed by his AlphaTauri teammate Pope in 2nd, Absolute 11 in 3rd, Rick Holt in 4th, Cryptek in 5th, Jetsy in 6th, Metboy in 7th, Guillotine in 8th, Jutsikev in 9th, Black Country in 10th, 10-11. There's been a bit of a crash at the final. It's been a bit of a crash on the straight.
And yeah, somebody's saying about the alternate strategy. Black Country push P number 10 on the alternate strategy. What a savage
mediums. Interesting. And for this track, Evan, a soft to hard is the favoured strategy.
Yeah,
so
it is.
Interesting for what Black Country's going for. He's gone onto the mediums. Now,
yeah, I seriously don't know what he's at.
I don't know what he's doing on the mediums. I did tell him soft to hard when I was having a conversation with him, but clearly he just hasn't listened to me. Ted was in 11th, Gavra was in 12th, Casnoigen's 13th, Deadly Jason 14th, and Natty, who ran out the back of the grid after he had his penalty and then invalidated the lap. But here we go, Evan. Japan, round 10. We're coming towards the end of the season now. Yeah, that was quite a good one.
Wow.
But Evan, we're coming towards that time now at the end of the season where the championship starts to round up. How many points does Natty clear of 2nd place, did you say, at the moment?
36, but he has some serious work to do here.
He does. He does have some serious work to do in this race. A few safety cars will help him out if he can get a good strategy going. And let's see what he will go for. I can imagine not many people are going to opt for the hards off of the start line. I'll tell you what problems I had yesterday, Evan, with the car. The hard tyres, really struggling to get them heated up. There was a safety car. I was under the safety car on pretty much fresh, hard tyres. I couldn't get the tyre temperatures past 80 degrees.
I found that problem as well.
Really, really difficult to... And you wouldn't think on a track like this, Evan, it would be really easy to warm up the tyres, but it just isn't. This track, you just cannot warm up the tyres on these tracks. But here we go now. 6 seconds until we are about to start here in the lovely Japan. An iconic track here in F1.
Yeah, this means a very famous road. I wonder will we get Beza and Natty crashing into the Casio triangle. Here's the strategies. Lap 9 for the softs and onto a set of hards. It's the strategy for pole sitter Beza. There's an
Interesting.
one
That's
too.
interesting though, because the game actually suggested to me to come in for on lap 8 yesterday for the hards. So
Well, yeah, really depends on where.
I think it'll be really a question of who can manage their tires more. And if you can manage your tires more, it'll be lap 9 or 10. If you can't, it'll be lap 8 or 9 for the driver. And then the hards the rest of the way. So let's have a look here. So Natty actually opting to start on the hards. So is Deadly Jason. And so is the boss man, Mr. Gavra.
Rick Holt has had that glitch where he will stand at the back of the grid because he joined mid-quali. So that's unlucky.
Unlucky for him. Sorry, Rick Holt. Bugmaster's
Not
his
unlucky
fault.
for everybody else, but unlucky for
No.
you.
It's not definitely. Yeah, it's very unlucky for him. But Black Country, my boss man. I mean, he's my sub boss. He's like the sub boss. Boss of the racing team. He's the boss of the ACMR racing team. We're starting on the mediums. Everybody else, Evan, on the soft tyres. Let's see what happens. That's everyone coming around the formation lap. And Evan, there's only really about 2 to 3 spots here on this track where you can lose the rear of the car. The hairpin, you know, the famous hairpin, that really tight one, that's just pointless in the middle of Sector 2 for no reason whatsoever.
Yes.
When you come onto the bridge.
It's kind of used to get around
Yeah,
the corner.
but, you know,
okay.
they could have done a right-hander or something and just gone up to spoon. But anyway.
Yes. Cast Nigels is actually disconnected from the lobby.
That hairpin, very, very difficult to get traction. You really have to go very, very deep into that corner and then that's what I found, going really deep into the corner and then taking a wider line and cutting in on the exit to get a straight line out the exit really helps gain the traction. But if we have a look here as well, the last part of the S's, coming that left-hander up the hill, you go flat out. Don't want to get on that curve on the inside, Evan, otherwise you will lose the rear. Also, turns 2 and 3, Evan, the start of the S's, immediately you're putting the car into an immediate quick change of direction, and many, many times I have come out on fresh hards or fresh mediums on those cold tyres, and I've just sent the car into the oblivion in the wall because of the way the car is. So
just one thing before we do start the race,
spots we may see car tire. Yeah, what were you going to say? Sorry.
Black Country is doing a medium to hard according to the game, but was Black Country, he's quite good at strategy. We could see something interesting.
He might be able to extend that to a medium to soft if the safety car comes out. But here we go, now the lights are counting down here. We're actually going to get the lights out straight away. And it's going to be lights out and away they go straight away
bad start for Beza. Bad start for Beza.
Beza's had a bad, not a.
He's got a good
he's ahead of at the moment, and it's got a couple of. Oh, there's contact. There's a racing point. I almost went into a hard spin. Jussie Kev almost into a hard spin. He had contact with Guillotine. Natty's up into 10th already. Ted's round at the back. Ted's had a spin. I think there was contact, but no damage to the Renault driver. Filling in for Alex, going to mark this race. As Gavra now up to 14th. Rick Holt getting past Cas Nugent. He's gone down the inside in the Williams, and he gets the pass done. Rick Holt now up into 11th place. Natty as well up into 10th place. These two flying at the moment off at the beginning. And it's still Beza, Pope, absolute 11. Then Cryptek. Metboy up into 5th. Jesse's had an awful start. Jesse's down in 6th position here, Evan, but Cryptek and Metboy after some good starts here as well.
Yeah, it's a really good start, and a really good start from Natty and Rick Holt as well. The collision at the back was between Gavra and Ted. They had a little bit of a wheel bang. It was sent Ted off on the left-hand side of the grass. It wasn't anything major, no damage, and they can book it on with their races.
Let's see how everything goes. It looks like Ted was looking for a move off of someone. If anyone gets a really good exit out of Spoon here, Evan,
which Jetsy has, I believe.
Here goes Ted. Ted as well looking for a move. Here goes Jetsy. We'll look up front first to Jetsy. Is he going to try and send it on Metboy into the final chicane through 130R? Jetsy going really, really late. He's going to come back on the track. Deadly Jason in the wall. Is he just sent it? Oh no.
He went on the grass.
Black Country and Guillotine now wheel to wheel. Here comes Natty. It's going to go 3 wide into the first corner. Here goes Natty. He's taking it to the inside of Black Country. Going to go down the inside here. These two made contact in Australia and forced Natty to retire, and both of these two going wheel to wheel once again, and it's going to be Black Country that gets ahead, but Natty now losing a position to Rick Holt. Natty going to fall all the way down to the 13, but he has done, and what the leaderboard is completely messed up. That's probably why it looks like they're all the way down in that bottom. Yeah, there we go. The leaderboard's just trying to fix
Deadly
itself.
Jason is in third, so that's definitely not correct.
Says Gavra's in first. Go on, Gav, mate.
Yeah, can we stop the count?
It's Met Boy already picking up a time penalty, but Natty losing out there. He's falling down into 11th position. Maybe just struggling a little bit, Evan, to get into the battles with those hard tyres. But Rick Holt now all over the back of Black Country. Will he be looking for the move here? Jetsy all over the back of Cryptek as well up front. But now will Rick Holt look for a move into Spoon? Black Country's run very wide into Spoon. Rick Holt's going to probably get a better exit. And will Jetsy look for a move now on
Rick Holt's gonna go for it. He's gone for it. He's got past.
Rick Holt looking for a move. He's gonna go. They're gonna go side by side into 130R in Black Country, very very wide, and that's definitely not a place you want to go. Black Country sent it on Rick Holt, and that was almost contact. What a start we've had to this race, Evan.
Black Country has had the most dirtiest but cleanest start ever. This is just crazy racing. But I'm absolutely loving it. Gav's gonna go past Cass Nugents here down the inside. But Cass Nugents is an AI.
He goes Gavra down the inside, and he's going to look for it. He's round wide. He goes Ted up the inside of both of them. The Renault driver up the inside of his teammate. Oh, there's his car round at the back. It's Cass Nugents. He's in the wall. There was contact with Gav.
I don't know how the AI has managed to put it in the wall, but yeah. We're moving back up the top. But Cryptek, he lost out a bit on Absolute 11, but he's gained that back up. As the Beza is just steaming away.
Yeah, the gap between Pope and Beza, 1.2 seconds it is now. Out of that DRS range, we will have DRS at the end of this lap. And remember, only one DRS zone on this track. They want to make the use of it. It is on the start-finish straight. So it's just about getting the really good exits around this corner, around this track. Mainly out of Spoon. That's where you want the best exit. And they didn't get a good exit out of Spoon. Someone's lost it. Guillotine's in the gravel. There's a Williams in the gravel. It is Guillotine.
Yes, he's lost. I didn't see what happened
Needs
there.
to be careful. Oh!
Gav's nearly... Gav!
Jesus!
That's the time you want the right. Oh.
Gav can receive a penalty, even though he is like technically head steward. He is actually can get a penalty, yes, but you know, no bias. Everyone is equal when we're racing. But at the moment, it's Black Country closely behind Natty. Rick Holt now separated between him and Natty. Natty just struggling here as those guys on the softs just flying ahead at the moment. And it's Judsy Kev and Rick Holt.
Judsy Kev. Wrong choice by Natty.
I mean, he can go very far into this race. If there's a safety car, he's going to be in a good... If there's a safety car late in this race, he will be in a good position.
But still, he's losing at this moment 23 points.
It's only lap 4, Evan, remember. He's got a long way to go.
He certainly does. There's 2 penalties already.
Rick Holt now all over the back of Met Boy.
I'm getting a lot of names wrong here tonight, Tiger. We're having an absolute mare. But here comes Rick Holt. Rick Holt's flying. Considering the recent Academy League champion, he's certainly not an Academy League standard driver. He could be in any of these leagues. He is absolutely flying.
He is flying at the moment. I definitely think Rick Holt is Super League potential. I think he would be battling up front if he didn't have that glitch in quality. But here he goes now. Will he be looking for the move, Evan? He is up the back of
here we go.
Up the back of Met Boy. Will he be looking for the move? He's ran a bit wide through 130R. Can he get it? No, he isn't going to send it now. He's going to stick as close behind Met Boy as he can. And Met Boy picking up a penalty. I believe it's only 3 seconds for the Red Bull driver. Here goes Rick Holt now, going to take it to the inside, and he gets the move done. The Academy League champion up into 6th position at the moment, and now he's going to be hunting down the top runners here. Let's have a look and see who else is in a battle.
Guillotine and Deadly Jason here. This could be a crucial battle for the lower end of the points.
Here goes Guillotine looking for the move, and he gets past Guillotine having that spin early. If you remember, Evan, he was dug down in the gravel.
Both had a bit of an incident, as Deadly Jason has no ERS, and neither does Guillotine at this point. But I'm sure they'll be getting on with their races nicely. The gap up the front now dropping. Beza has now dropped 5/10 to his teammate, so Pope right at the back. Oh, very wide for Absolute 11.
As Jetsy now sticking with Cryptek as well. Pope, as he said, gaining that gap down. 8 tenths it is now between him and his teammate. The two Alpha Javi drivers flying on this track. Be some good points back for them in the Constructors. Are they leading the Constructors, Evan, did you say?
Who, Alpha Terry? I will check.
Come on, Evan,
No,
you were the stat man.
Yes, I am the stat man, but I was checking the drivers' standings, and they are. They're leading it by 20 points.
And who's in second? Is Ferrari in second?
It is Ferrari in second, then we have McLaren. Okay. But a bit of a gap between them all.
Okay, only one McLaren here this week though, Jetsy, but he'll be getting some good points up in 5th position at the moment. But still a long race to go. Natty, that gap down to 4.3 seconds now between him and Jutsikev. And Natty actually going to get that gap within a second now, Evan. And Natty is also flying, really, and he's catching up to Jutsikev. If Natty can go clean in this race, get no penalties, he could be on for a really good result, especially from starting from the back of the grid after he had that penalty and then invalidated his lap, unfortunately.
Yeah, Natty, he's really gaining now on these tyres. He's got them up to speed and he's gaining.
It looks like those soft runners are starting to struggle now. As
they certainly are.
Black Country actually in a really good position at the moment. He's going to get himself back into the points. He's all over the back of Ted at the moment. Ted on those softs, Ted on the normal strategy on the soft to hard. Black Country on a medium to hard, going a little bit safer with the strategy, but nevertheless down in 5th place at the moment. And this could put him in a good position to get those crucial points that the Mercedes team need, as they're always usually around the lower end of the point 7.
Yeah, the Mercedes have picked up in the last few races, especially Black Country Mush. Very nice race in Monza. No idea how he done in Singapore, but gonna imagine he did fairly decent. But he's gaining now at the back of Ted. Of course, Ted.
I don't think Mercedes scored any points in Singapore.
No.
Yes,
Ted
so
being one of our most.
That put your recent run of form in the way, out the window.
That's kind of why I had a very dull reaction. But yes, he's gaining on Ted. Of course, Ted being one of the best.
Absolute 11's in. Absolute 11's in the pits.
That's an extremely early stop.
Pits for Absolute 11. That is way too early.
Look at Natty. Contact. Natty's hit Jutsikev.
Jutsikev in the pits. He is. Jutsikev's in the pits.
Yellow flag sector 1 and 3. Has somebody gone off?
Oh,
Jetsy's
someone's
out.
retired. Oh, there's a big crash. Metboy and Jetsy. Safety car. Huge crash.
This is played straight into the hands of Absolute 11. Ted's nearly punted Jetsy. That car was in such a dangerous spot. Jutsikev dives straight into the pits for what can only be described as a strategic.
What happened between Jetsy and Metboy? We've had a huge crash.
I don't know. I was just rallying on about how Ted is one of the best drivers
Safety
I've ever
car.
seen. Totally not biased. The fact he's Irish.
Everyone might pit for the hards now, but what will these hard runners do? Will Natty come in and maybe go medium to medium, or will he come in and will he stay out on the hards?
I think he kind of has to stay out.
What's he gonna do? What, the big crash? What happened?
I don't have a clue.
Has Metboy got damage? Oh, he does. He has big damage.
Wow. Okay,
him and Jetsy have had a massive crash. Turn 1. I think. By the looks of it, Evan, if I'm not wrong, okay, here's what I've sussed out. Metboy was behind Jetsy, correct?
Yes.
Yes,
correct.
right? Metboy's got front left wing damage, correct? Has Metboy sent it down the inside of Jetsy into turn 1 because it's on his front left-hand side? He's hit the rear of Jetsy. Jetsy's gone spinning round, flying off and hit the wall and retired, and Metboy's just got damage. That's what I think has happened. That's what I think has happened.
Close enough for a dive bomb.
I think he's gone for it. Must be a dive bomb, surely. Now he's in. Now he's pit behind his teammate.
Oh no, this is not a Ferrari masterclass strategy.
If I want to let you into a little secret, mate, Toussaint is the Ferrari Spinala race engineer. He is actually in a party with Kritek and Natty, so he is the race engineer for them. So. But Natty had wing damage.
He did. He hit the back of Jutsi Kev.
Jutsi Kev. So, Natty had to come in anyway, I think, to repair that wing damage, but he has gone to the medium. So what I think he's going to try and do is, because he can go out for quite a number of laps under the safety car, he's going to try and go for the one stop on the mediums, or he'll be hoping for a safety car towards the end of the race.
Yeah, but with that crash, what might have happened, I think, was Jetsi might have lost the car and probably just clattered into him, just because I don't think the gap was there. It could have been a dive bomb, because Met Boy's normally better than that, but who knows. But that's strategy now.
Oh wait, hang on.
Absolute 11's gone on mediums.
We have someone new in the chat, and I didn't even see who it is. Nat _Hammer. Welcome, saying that you might join the Super League. Go and join the Super League. The Super League, the Weekend League. So why did I say Super League? Go and join the Weekend League. It's a lot of fun over there. Trust me, Weekend League is a great place.
Yeah, you can listen to Tiger more.
Yeah.
So if you're not happy with the 4 leagues or whatever he's in the midweek, you can join him for another one at the weekend.
I mean, I'm actually commentate on 3.
You commentate on 2 and you race in 2.
What? No, I don't. I commentate on 3 and race in 1.
You race in GT Sport.
Yeah, but okay, so I commentate on 3 and race in 2.
Okay, so 5.
So I commentate on 4 and race in 2. That's what I do. If you count the Weekend League. Anyway, safety car. Is it in this lap? No, it isn't. One more lap for thou safety car, as it's going to stay out. And they'll be glad for those medium runners, as they're going to be able to conserve those tyres, Evan, under the safety car. But crucially, though, as I was saying, Evan, those guys on the hard tyres are going to really struggle off of the safety car restart, because they're going to struggle to get the heat into those tyres. Oh, someone's had an off.
Just for the record,
Ted's had an off, I think. He's lost positions, I think.
Oh, Ted, no.
He's dropped
Just
down
for
to
the
9.
record. Absolute 11 has jumped Pope, because Absolute 11 came in for his pit stop, and then the safety car came out while he was in the pits.
If you're looking for competitive, join our main league. Join the academy. And then
I would class the weekend
join the academy. Yeah,
league.
it is a competitive league. But if you join the academy, then you can get put into the. And then if you do the academy for a season, mate, then you get put into either the freshman, Premier or Super, depending on your pace. So if you want to join if you want to be in these leagues, and if you join the academy, then yeah, pretty much how it works. But Evan, I think these guys. Notice how everyone on the hards are really, really swerving to try and warm up those tyres.
Yeah, Benson nearly just hit the safety car doing so.
What were you going to say about not just these leagues?
I was going to say we're not just commentating; we're also a job agency.
Are we?
Well, we're hiring people for the academy, aren't we?
Oh yeah, we are. If anyone wants to become a commentator as well.
No, because he'll probably take my role.
No. If anyone wants to join me on Sunday for commentary, then you are glad to. I don't have anyone that joins me on Sunday for commentary, so if anyone wants to, I'm more than happy to let you.
Might be a reason behind that one. You never know. I know I'm not going to be liked for that.
Do all the leagues run on CET? Well, they run. They start at 9:30 on 9, depending on what league it is. CET.
Well, he's from Australia.
He's from Australia. Oh, yeah, that may be an issue. When we start racing, you'll probably just be waking up from your Betty Buys in the morning, to be honest. So,
league racing, greater than symbol.
Yeah, exactly. Safety car in, as you said.
Yeah, 6 a.m. from Australia.
Oh, God. But
that's a great time as we go racing.
Oh! Sorry, Bezza almost lost the rear. Do you remember I said about those cold tyres?
Yep,
he's really struggling because Absolute 11 on the mediums. He's be able to get a better start on the mediums. Here he goes down when he'd be looking for a move into turn 1. I can't see what's happening because it's giving me the worst camera angle I think I've ever received in my entire life for that battle. But it's really nice to just see the cars come around the corner. But for the battle, it was awful. Jutskev all over the back of Pope at the moment. Rick Holt now getting past Cryptek. I think Cryptek made a bit of a mistake. Ted all up the back of Met Boy as well. Guillotine up the back of him. Natty as well, able to get a good start because he is on those fresh mediums and he is really going to be flying. Black Country though, on the mediums, he's going for a medium soft. Surely, Evan, that's what going to be the strategy for him.
Yeah, he might even get a medium soft at this point. He seems to be doing really well managing the tyres as Ted.
Well, no, because he's pit. These are fresh mediums.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they are.
Oh, then he has to pit again, yeah.
Yeah. But here goes Rick. Pope and Jutsikev now wheel to wheel, Evan. Pope getting the move back. Here goes Jutsikev. He was looking for a move around the outside. And absolute 11 down the inside into Spoon. Ben's in the back of him. He's got damage. Damage. Why do we always go so... Why do our voices always go so high when this the immediate battles? Let's try and lower our voices. Yes, and here we go now, looking for the move. Will we be able to get it done? Jutsikev right behind. Is he going to take it now to the inside there, looking for the move.
Two AlphaTauris have nearly made contact.
Nearly made contact, but Beza has damage. Crucially, Beza has damage. Here goes Jutsikev. Jutsikev to the inside. Will he look for the move?
Yeah, he has
and Natty on the move on Guillotine as well. Gets the job done as well. Natty up into 10th place. This is his time now to absolutely fly on those medium tyres and try and get ahead of everyone on the hard tyres.
Guillotine's nearly centred on Natty.
But this track, Evan, isn't the best for overtaking. Only a couple of spots really to overtake. I'd say probably turn 1 and the final chicane probably.
Rick Holt right on the back of Pope. Pope struggling so much on the Cell Hard compound tyres. Rick Holt has lit up the rears and has got them up firing straight away. But here we go. Jutsikev powering on to get up to the damaged AlphaTauri car of Beza, who...
Oh my god, I got a perfect view of that. Rick Holt went for a huge send on Pope. That was crazy. Cryptek, though, actually keeping with Rick Holt at the moment. Cryptek actually might be able to keep with this battle if Rick Holt carries on battling, but it's so close, Ever, between these top runners. Second all the way down to 6th, so close together at the moment.
Yeah, and unfortunately, in that battle, not from 2nd to 6th, isn't
Jutsikev's looking for a move on Beza. Could be Jutsikev on Beza. Now, Jutsikev to the inside. He's broke very late. And they're going to go wheel to wheel now as Beza in the end gets the move done. Here goes Pope.
Here we go.
Here goes the other AlphaTauri. Here goes Jutsikev going to take to the outside of Beza. Here comes Pope. Pope now, will he go down around the outside of Beza as well into turn 1?
Team orders.
Pope gets past Beza. Beza now struggling. Beza's struggling on that with that wing damage after the man who qualified on pole in this race in Japan is got damage and
Rick Holt's gone.
He goes Rick Holt through the S's. I've never seen that before. But personally, I think I definitely put Beza's damage down to Rick Holt. I think Rick Holt there I think it was just an unfortunate event. I think definitely Rick Holt should take the blame for that one, but Cryptek though sticking behind Beza, he'll be able to look for the move as well. Black Country coming up and getting involved in this battle as well. Here goes Cryptek now, he's looking for the move on Beza's run wide, and in the air Cryptek almost losing the rear. Here's Black Country on the back of this battle as well.
Man. I was going to say the People's Champion, but we can't take that one away from Dirty Larry, and he's kind of vanished off the face of the earth recently, but back to the racing.
It's just rules, Nat Hammer. No racing line. Depends on what league you're in. Premier and Super allow no ABS, and the Freshman and Academy allow ABS. No racing line, no braking assist, none of the pit assist or steering assist or any of those. You are allowed automatic gears, that's the only thing. And all the leagues are medium traction, no full traction.
I did not realise the Academy was no racing line.
Yep, it is no racing line. Here goes Cryptek now. Will he be looking for the move on Beza now into turn 1, round the outside. There's contact. Beza's in a half spin. Black Country goes past him into 6th place. Here goes Met Boy and Beza now. Met Boy into the inside. And Beza Beza needs to come into the pits now. I think it's time. He's just losing too much time.
More contact.
It's Natty to the inside there, and he was looking for the move, and he just couldn't do it.
Daza asking, what's team orders? Team orders is when one driver who's going substantially slower lets his teammate behind through, who is going much quicker.
Or if they're on a different strategy or something. Team. It just depends on the circumstances. Here goes Met Boy now. Will he look for the move? Isn't going to go for it there. Pope is all the way up the back of Jutsikev.
Here comes Met Boy around the outside. He's going to try it. This is going to be a very outrageous move. More contact.
Oh, there's contact again. They're colliding. Here goes Met Boy now round the outside. Is he going to go down the inside into Spoon? Oh, huge swipe. Did
Oh,
Natty hit him?
Ted's had
Natty hit him! Natty hit him!
spun!
Natty
Natty's
spun!
hit Ted! Natty's hit Ted. Ted has absolutely T-boned Natty, and this has put Mr. Gavra Novik into the points. And here comes Natty on Met Boy. Is there damage on that Ferrari?
No, I don't think so. No, there isn't. No visible damage. Has Met Boy got damage?
Met Boy, I don't believe he
No,
has.
no damage from Met Boy. No damage from Ted.
Definitely has damage.
Oh, they're all
he
lucky.
doesn't.
No
Yeah,
visible.
Ted does.
Black Country's in 5th.
Ted's around. Ted has won.
Ted has spun. Black Country's in 5th place. What on earth is going on?
He has to make another pit stop.
He
though.
does still have to make another pit stop.
He's got past Cryptek.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened.
How has he done that? I said Black Country's performances have increased. They certainly have. Cryptek
What on earth has
struggling.
happened in this race?
Cryptek is... No, he doesn't have damage. He's just really
That
struggling.
once again, Beza here. I think he should have pit a huge swipe on Met Boy. I think it's good. I think that some penalties might be coming Beza's way for next week.
At this point, the championship for Beza is necessarily over at this point.
I wouldn't say over, but I think stewards will definitely be looking at that. I think penalties will be coming his way. I think he definitely should have pit with that wing damage, or he shouldn't be fighting like that for the position. I think he's allowed to fight for the position, but if he's got wing damage, he needs to be more cautious because he's just completely swiped across the front of Met Boy.
On Jutsikev.
And then Met Boy taking out basically 2 other drivers in the process, which wasn't his fault, but
as Pope now pushing Jutsikev, nearly pushing him around the corners.
3-second time penalty for him. Here goes Pope now. Will he be looking for the move on Jutsikev? Will he try it into turn 1 here? Going to be go to the outside in the end. Just can't get the move done. Yeah, very wide
defensive line, but
it is very wide line for Jutsikev. Can Guillotine look for the move now on Beza? Why is Beza? Beza really does need to come into the pit.
Guillotine's having an awful time.
Here goes Natty for the move on Gav. Gav's run wide.
Some damage off a car went flying there. I'm not sure whether it was Gav, Natty, or Guillotine.
No, not Gav or Natty or Guillotine.
I don't know what it was. Might have just been. Oh, Beza's so slow through the corners. He's now a danger.
No, Beza, I think he really should. He really needs to pit at this point. Is it possible
to give him a black and orange flag?
I don't know.
That does mean.
Can we give him a blue flag at this point? Gavra now at the back of Guillotine.
Try Guillotine.
Oh, Natty's made contact with Gavra. No visible contact, but there was a little touch. There was a little touch there. Natty just stuck in this battle. He's in dirty air. He's in the traffic. He just can't find his way past anyone at the moment.
We have a bit of a DRS train developing between Jutsikev, Pope, Rick Holt, and then Black Country Mush has pulled almost a second over Cryptek. He's having an amazing race.
Here goes Guillotine. Will he finally get past Beza? Beza's going to be running so wide through 130R. Guillotine now, will he look for the move on the Alpha Tower? He isn't going to look for the move there. Beza surely now. Is he coming into the pits? No, he isn't. He's staying out. Here goes Guillotine now. Will he be looking for the move on Beza? Natty right up behind Gavra as well. He just can't get near. There's just a DRS train. Just can't get out of it. They're just all stuck behind Beza. They just can't get past him because he's just pulling away on the straights and just so slow in the corners.
Past Gav.
Natty getting past Gav. So Natty making up the position now. Now he's got to catch up to these guys here. Got to keep with them, and he does so. There's a bit of a battle happening up here, up front between these guys. Rick Holt actually
been making moves.
Yeah, Rick Holt right up the back of Pope, and as I said before, Evan, this track a bit difficult to overtake on if there only be one DRS zone.
And Rick has a 3-second penalty as well. That could come in crucial at the end of the race. But in fairness to Beza, he's did a great job with this wing damage. But Guillotine's run wide.
Natty goes past Guillotine.
Gav
goes past Guillotine. Oh, Guillotine has contact. Oh, he's hit Met Boy.
Guillotine, no.
Guillotine Guillotine's in the wall. Safety car. Black Country can pit. Come on, Black Country.
That's 100% Guillotine's fault. He drove straight back onto the racing line.
He was losing the car. He was losing the car. To be fair to him, he was in a.
But that was
Everyone up
stupid.
front into the pits. It's going to be mediums now to the end of the race. Black Country's going to have to go hards or softs.
Softs can't do it.
Softs could do it, yeah. He's going to have to go soft, surely.
He's got softs.
Softs for Black Country
So is
mode.
Absolute.
Go on, Black Country. Is this Cryptek into the pits? Yeah, it is. Cryptek into the pits.
Gone on
Softs as well for him. A mix-up in strategy, Absolute for the softs. Just to give Pope Brick Holt for the mediums.
Deadly Jason stays out.
Bezer into the pits, and Bezer's going to finally fix his wing. Deadly Jason into fourth position. He's going to stay out on the mediums. Black Country in sixth place. What a result this will be for him if he can get that done.
I don't think Deadly Jason will be able to hold P4 in this one. I'm just going to be honest.
I personally think, Evan. So Guillotine was he pushed wide by Bezer?
He was.
Guillotine was pushed wide.
Of.
Well,
no, sorry, he wasn't.
Let's say Guillotine ran wide on the grass, right? He's
he
lost the
broke
car.
big
Okay.
carbon fiber board.
Then he's tapped Natty. He's also then lost the car. Then Met
No,
Boy.
what happened was
he tapped Gavra, didn't he?
Yeah, he
Gavra
came back
hit
onto
him.
The track. He came back onto the Natty was past them both. No,
Yeah,
sorry,
Red
Natty
Thunder,
wasn't.
we need
Natty
a
cleared
replay
him.
feature.
But he came back onto the track, and his car was basically parked. What happened was he went to go accelerate, the car naturally swung to the left and hit Gavra, sending him into a half spin, sending him straight back out in front of Met Boy.
In Met Boy, yeah.
And then him
it's
into
just
the wall.
It's just an unfortunate turn of events for everyone.
It's no penalties really, but
I don't know. Well, let's see how the stewards look at it. But at the moment, everyone apart from Cass Noy, he's an AI. Apart from Deadly Jason has come into the pits. Deadly Jason, Evan, looking to sneak back into those points again, as he's done so many times this season.
Deadly Jason has been my driver of the season. My favourite personal driver. No, sorry, Black Country definitely has. Then Deadly Jason. Purely because he just always finds a way to score points.
Natty managing to now get ahead of Gavra and Bezer. So Natty can see if he can maybe keep with his teammate, and these guys can go for some moves on some guys ahead.
This is going to be interesting in terms of tyres.
Is the safety car in this lap? No, it isn't. Really? Everyone's in the back of the pack?
But the softs can't do it till the end. They are going to die out towards the end.
Wait, Deadly Jason pit? No, Deadly Jason, no.
Jason, no.
Jason.
Oh well, that brings Ted up into the points, repping the nation.
Met Boy in 9th, Bezer in 8th, Gavra pitting as well. No, Gav.
Actually, hold on. How many races do we have left?
There's 3 after this.
Okay, no, I was going to say, could Natty possibly wrap up the championship? But no.
No.
Definitely can't.
Definitely can't.
We still have Mexico, Brazil, and Abu Dhabi.
It's going to get very close at the end of this Premier Series season, I'll tell you that for a fact.
Yeah, you can put money on that one. Guillotine saying, why was Bezer so slow? Bezer had a lot of front wing damage.
He had wing damage, yeah. He had front left end plate damage, which he decided to not pit for.
Yeah, I think it was...
what a race this has been, though, Evan. What a race, mate.
This has been a great race. It's been not as hectic as Hungary. Definitely not as hectic as last race.
Definitely not as hectic as Singapore, but it has been a good race. I'll give you that. Brilliant race.
And it's not over yet.
Let's just hope the Super League tomorrow is just like it.
Definitely.
I have to say, there was a moment in the race I didn't even say, because I just saw Absolute 11 get very close to the safety car. There was Black Country, the safety car, first safety car that came out. Black Country came around turn 1, and as the safety car was going down turn 1, he literally was inches off of hitting the back of the safety car. Like, it was so close. Because the safety car had just come out of the pit, so he was running really slow, and then he went to go pull over. But the way Codemasters have done it is, the safety car pulls over to wait for the leader on the exit on the racing line of the first corner, which is stupid.
Safety car in this lap. And seemingly Bezer moved into braking zone on Guillotine.
Oh.
And Thunder saying, can we applause
I'm sure the
Cryptek?
stewards
He
will
didn't
look at
crash in the pit lane.
Oh, that's good. Nice one, Cryptek, mate. Everyone's
Well done.
slowing down now, swerving to
It's gonna
warm
be
up those
interesting.
tyres.
Penalties are going to play a key part. And
Yeah,
hopefully
let's have a look at the
P5
penalties
doesn't
here.
have one.
But Cryptek, Rick Holt, both with 3 seconds. Metboy was 6, Ted with 3 seconds. We're about to get underway here.
Here we go.
Absolute 11, leaving it to the last second. Great, Black Country and Cryptek having a battle already. What on earth has happened here? Rick Holt's in third. What on earth is going on? Look how many drivers. It's 4 wide. It's 3 wide. What on earth is going on into turn 1? What on earth is going on?
What? They've all kept
Wait, Cryptek's dropped to 9th.
Rick Holt's got a 5 seconds.
Natty's in 5th. What was that?
Rick Holt up to 3rd. Black Country 4th.
I couldn't even commentate on that. There was so many cars.
Black Country is on her podium here as Rick Holt has 8 seconds of
Oh,
penalties.
there's contact between Besser and Metboy.
Black Country's got 3 seconds.
I feel like I've just had a heart attack. Oh my god, what on earth has just happened? Black Country's in 4th place.
He has a 3 seconds, however, Rick Holt has 8 seconds. He passed somebody under yellow flag, seemingly.
It went 5 wide. It went 5 wide into turn 1. I'm not even joking.
That is the best. I have watched a lot of Formula 1.
That is the best safety car restart I think I have ever seen.
Here comes Cryptek to get past Metboy. I've watched a lot of racing. A lot of league racing, commentated, raced and a lot, and that is the best moment.
Cryptek got the worst out of that. He dropped down into 9th in the end. Cryptek got the worst out of that there.
Here comes Natty. He's going to get past Black Country Mush, and it's probably the one-time Tiger you're not cheering for him to get past. He's going to have to go for something outrageous. He does not
Natty looked for the move. He's got time though. There's still time in this race. Isn't going to look for the move here. Isn't close enough. He's got Pope closely behind him, who also lost out. Both AlphaTauri drivers. Look how much they've lost out in this race. The 2 AlphaTauris.
They've really had a mare, all right. As Gavra's down to 13th. What's happened, Gav?
Natty's all up behind Black Country. Natty needs to get past him if he wants to look to see if he can catch up to these guys in first. Natty now, will he try it up into the hairpin? Natty really close up behind Black Country. He's surely going to look for a move. He isn't going to go for it there. Black Country defending nicely there. Natty now closely up behind him.
Look how close Rick Holt is to Jutsi Kev.
Jutsi Kev and Rick Holt so close to each other. It's absolute 11 leading the way. It's the 2 freshman league originals.
Contact!
Rick Holt's in all spin. He's in the wall. He's in the gravel. Black Country's in 3rd. Black Country's in 3rd. Rick Holt's dropped to 10th. He's rejoined back on the track. He's had an absolute mare into Spoon. There wasn't even any contact. He's just had an absolute mare into Spoon.
Here comes Natty. He's going to try to go past Black Country, but no, he's more cautious than that. Oh, lock the brakes for Black Country, though.
Natty's got a good exit. Natty's got a brilliant exit out of the final corner. Here goes Natty now. Natty with the surely now deploying as much ERS as he can out of that Ferrari.
Black Country's keeping it.
Black Country keeping with it. They're going to go wheel to wheel into turn 1, and Natty getting the move done. And big goes Pope on the inside. And Pope's hit Black Country, and Pope's been forced into a hard spin. And he's lost the position to Beza. How many penalties does Black Country have? He has 3 seconds to his name.
Yeah, Beza's definitely going to get some sort of after-race penalty, I
What
imagine.
on earth has happened in this race?
This is crazy, but let's keep an eye on everything at the front.
Natty is on for a podium. He started from the back of the grid, and he is on for a podium in this race.
Natty.
What a race. This is insane. This is insane. This is crazy.
Performance. Beza's sent it on Black Country.
Oh, he has! Has he got damage? Is there damage?
No.
Look at Pope, his teammate, Pope, around the outside. I'm losing my voice. What is going on?
The 2 AlphaTauris going to push you through Spoon Curve.
Yes, Holland as well. Subscriber Prime for 3 months. Thank you, Holland. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Holland. You've just made this race a lot better. But
here goes Pope. Pope on Beza.
Side by side, the 2 AlphaTauris.
Well, they're going to go side by side into 130. Here goes both AlphaTauris. Looking for the move. Pope, will he dive it to the inside? And Pope gets the position.
Giving the minimum amount of space.
Gavra's looking for points. He's at the back of Casnoigens,
who's an AI, so he'll most likely get him anyways.
Pope now, Bessa looking for a move, and anybody look for a move.
Natty gaining on Jutsikev. He's gained about a...
Remember, Jutsikev has 3 seconds of time penalties. Natty could be on for second place, maybe even the win. Will it be Natty? Will it be Natty? An absolute 11 for the second race in a row, battling for first place. It can't be, surely, no. And the last time, absolute 11, 3-second time penalty.
If Natty wins this race...
If Natty wins this from the back, oh my god.
If Natty wins this from the back, it really proves he deserves to win this championship, because this has been the best performance from a league race.
This is honestly nearly on par with Singapore. Like, no joke, this is a crazy race.
Mental. Japan always brings some great racing.
Looking for the move now, and it was Metboy looking for the move on the back of Beza. Cryptek now involved as well. He's not had a great restart after the safety car. Up into 8th place though at the moment.
Black Country has a train, but Pope's got to go for it here.
It's going to be Pope now on Black Country. Pope now right behind him. Surely will try for a move now into the chicane. Black Country defending really well actually into the chicane. Parking his car really well. Beza picks up a 3-second time penalty. Here goes Pope now. He's got a brilliant exit, a better exit. He's going to go to the outside. No, he isn't. He's going to dive to the inside.
He's no ERS.
No ERS. He can't get the move. He's got the DRS. He's looking to send it on Black Country and just go for his run out of the ERS. Oh, Beza. Oh, Black Country's had an awful exit. Pope to the inside. Oh, Beza's at the back of Black Country.
Beza's had an awful race. He's hit him again, and now
Deadly Jason up into 11th. Could he sneak back into the points again, Evan? He's got 6. Gavra's got 6 seconds. At the moment, he will sneak back into the points once again.
Rick Holt.
Natty on the back of Jutsikev. If we look at gap to leader. Gap to leader is
2.7.
Is 3? No, gap to leader is 3.4 seconds. If Natty is able to get within 3 seconds, Natty G will win this race from the back of the grid.
This is
lap 23 out of 27. 4 laps to go in this race. What a race this is. Metboy on the back of Beza now.
Natty needs to do something in the next
I
straight,
agree, Piero. What a race it's been for Black Country.
Black Country's still holding.
Look at Beza. Beza on the back of Black Country.
He's going to go for it, definitely. Beza's been stupid all afternoon.
Surely now, Beza now to the outside, into the chicane. Black Country just so much later on the brakes. Oh, what a send from Metboy. Here's Cryptek.
Natty's past Jutsikev.
Natty down the inside of Jutsikev. He gets the pass done. Natty into second place. He's got absolute 11 to gain on now. Here goes Metboy to the inside of Beza, and he gets the move done. Beza now to the inside. Oh, contact. Cryptek to the inside, and he gets the move done.
Metboy and Beza have been making contact.
What on earth is this race is crazy. He's lost these in the gravel. Here comes Cryptek. To the inside, and Cryptek in a turn of events is up into 6th place, and Metboy gets past him as well.
This is just helping out Black Country.
Don't say that word in the chat. No, we are not saying that word. Don't, Evan, don't. Because it ends in disaster. Two Saints said it yesterday, and someone went wall riding along a wall and then retired. No joke. The car was sideways on the wall and they couldn't move. They didn't even. The wheel didn't even come off. They were sideways, propped upright on a wall, and they had to retire the car because they couldn't get it off of the wall. So don't say that word.
Wasn't the race about Japan yesterday?
Yes, it was, and that happened. I'm glad you found that funny.
Because I used it whenever I was commentating last, and it all mayhem kicked off.
Was there a big crash when you said it?
Yes.
Yes, it's a cursed word. There is a curse on that word that we will just never use, ever. There is a huge curse on it. No, don't. Don't. 2 laps to go in this race.
Tech are saying, is Ted getting points? Ted is getting points. And
10
he
at the moment
doing...
is. Let's look at penalties. 6 seconds, 6 seconds. We have an announcement to make. Deadly Jason will steal the final point off of Gavra if it stays as it is. Huge announcement there.
And just to let you know, the gap is... It's increasing up the front.
Oh, it is. 3.6 seconds. Those soft runners are going to be struggling now, surely. Natty now, he could only be on for the second place here. He got a good exit out of Spoon. Absolute 11, how many penalties? 3 seconds worth.
After that amazing restart, we're hitting a bit of a lull here.
No, Evan! Why?
Have to try it.
No, don't say that.
I don't think anything's
Evan!
done.
You're not commentating next race. No, that's it, you're barred. Why would you say that? It's a cursed word.
Because this race...
Here goes Cryptek. Cryptek on Black Country. Let's get back to the action. Here goes Cryptek on Black Country. Maybe looking for the move. Isn't going to go for it there. Penultimate lap of this race, Evan. Who is going to win it?
I don't have a clue.
At the moment, it's Absolute 11.
For all we know, it could be Met Boy after what I've just said. Here we go. Penalty-wise, let's just let it play out. Pope is now a second behind Jutsi Kev, so that could play out nicely for Pope.
Rick Holt. What happened to it? Just after he had that spin, Evan, he's just lost it completely in this race.
He's just lost everything. But Natty, he's not doing what he needs to do to win this race. He's 3 points, he's dropping 7/10.
He is dropping back a little bit. He needs to hope that Absolute 11 picks up a penalty in the final part of this race. As Pope now actually gaining on the back of Jutsi Kev. Beza gaining on the back of Met Boy. As at the moment it's staying as it is. Is everyone going to come round now towards the final lap of this race? What is going to happen here? Absolute 11 down into the final chicane here. And he's going to start the final lap here in round 10 of the Premier Series in Japan.
Pope's got 3 seconds.
Pope picks up 3 seconds, which means
he's gonna have to get this podium on the
that
track.
Black Country could finish in 5th place if it stays as it is, but he's got Cryptek right behind him, and Cryptek has got the speed, he's got the exit, he's got the DRS, he's got the ERS, and he's gonna send it to the inside in turn 1. He gets the pass done.
Very good move.
Cryptek up into 5th position, and brilliant recovery from him, Evan, I've got to say. And this is gonna be this in the end after qualifying was so bad for them. This could be a brilliant result for the Ferrari team, and they will actually get more points. They'll gain points in AlphaTauri, crucially in the Constructors' Championship.
But look how close Pope is to the back of Jutsi Kev, and Natty is gaining.
Oh, someone's lost it. It's Beza, and he's got wing damage. That's your fault, Evan. That's all your fault. Pope now around the outside of Jutsi Kev. Oh, there's contact, and Jutsi Kev almost lost the car.
Oh, and he's nearly hit Ted. Oh no! But here we go. Down the final straight. There's a second needs to be gained.
Here goes Absolute 11 now. He wants to be careful. He doesn't pick up any penalties here. Through the final corners, he comes through 130R. Here he goes, Absolute 11 in the Haas. Will he get the win this week?
Rick holds past Deadly Jason.
Absolute 11 now is going to come down to the line. And Absolute 11 is going to win the Japanese Grand Prix. It's going to be Natty. Natty takes second. Black Country picked up 3 seconds. That's your fault again, Evan. That's your fault.
No, because
yes, it is.
I said it's for crashes.
No, he didn't. He got 6 seconds. He only got. Met Boy had 9 seconds. So Black Country takes.
10 for points. 10 for president. Gavra's in the points.
Wait, as of yet, let's have a look.
Out of fuel.
Ted takes.
No, he's not.
8th. Beza will come across the line and take 9th.
Gav's got another 3 seconds.
Gavra picks up another 3 seconds and he will take 10th place. Rick Holt in 11th. Oh, I don't think Deadly Jason got it. I'm not sure. But no. Natty, what a race from him. He went from last to 1st position. 1st position, 2nd position. That's what
Driver of the day for Natty.
But it is Rick. I'm saying all the wrong names here. It's Absolute 11 who wins it. after he had that collision with Natty last race, but this time he wins it here in Japan. Absolute 11 in first, and it is Natty in second, and I believe it was Pope in the end that got the final podium position. Evan, what a race.
That was an amazing race. Honest to God. Driver today is Natty. Don't even put in the ball because it's Natty. But, yeah, that was a championship winning drive for Natty. But what a great race from Absolute 11.
What a race. What a race. What a race. Black Country, I believe that's his best finishing position of the season. It's not his best finishing position in Gavra because he got a podium in Abu Dhabi last season. But it is his best finishing position in the Premier Series. He gets 8 points for the Merck team. What a set of points they were. Deadly Jason missed out, Evan, on the points by... I don't know how much it was by. How much was it by?
Jason, oh, it was 6/10.
Ah, so close for Deadly Jason in the Alpha.
Yeah, what a great race.
But that is going to be huge points for the Ferrari team, getting themselves ahead of the AlphaTauris, and that is the big battle here. Natty extending his championship lead over, who was it, Beza in second, did you say?
It was, and Beza's
huge championship gain over Beza and Pope, and Jetsy as well, who was also in that battle. Crazy, crazy race. And Ted actually got points as well. Ted for points.
Ted for president. I believe Thunder and Woody.
I can't believe you said that word.
Yeah, but I didn't really curse anything, so it's fine.
Yeah, Deadly Jason did crash, but it wasn't a huge...
Big... No, he didn't.
No, he got wing damage.
Beza did.
Beza got wing damage, yeah. What a race.
Jetsy Kevin, the chat saying absolutely
Sorry,
amazing pace.
The best moment to me was when 6 cars went into the first corner at the same...
That was amazing. That was the best.
I almost had a heart attack, like, no joke.
I cannot wait to watch that one back. Cannot wait to watch that. Just that moment.
That moment there was crazy.
That was crazy.
Oh, wow. But that is it for Japan here in the Premier Series. Thank you, Evan, for joining me as always. What a race.
Thank you for having me.
Brilliant race here in Japan. Make sure you join us tomorrow. Cheers, Thunder, in the chat saying thanks for commentary.
Thank you, Thunder.
But make sure you join in tomorrow for the Super League here in Japan, and then make sure you join in. We'll be in another Japanese track. We'll be in Tokyo Expressway South in a loop for the GT Sport League, so make sure you join us then. It's going to be a good one, all encased in walls, no runoffs, and after last race, and it's got a bunch of straights, so after last race, it's going to be in Austria with just tons of walls, so could get very feisty up front and towards the midfield and the back of the grid as well, so make sure you join in for the GT Sport on Friday, 7 a.m. Eastern European time and 6 p.m. UK time as well. If you want to join in for that, make sure you do so because it's going to be a good race. But yeah, and then on Sunday we're back in the weekend league for Silverstone, so make sure you join us there.
Season 4.
So make sure you join us. Yeah, I think it is season 4 for the weekend league, or season 3. Wait, let me think. No, it's season 3.
It's season
3. It's season 3. Now he's only won 2 weekend league championships. He's been in every single one.
So you know the league season by the amount of championships.
Yes, because I know Natty's won every single weekend league championship, and I know he's only won 2, so I know there's only been 2 seasons.
That's probably because he's the only one available on Sundays. No, I'm joking. Natty drove a great race.
Yeah. Your comments, Evan, are beautiful. Anyway, but yeah, we'll see you all in the next races, and thank you for joining us in what is another brilliant Premier Series race.